Again, you can make it look clean in here and do some kind of neat joint lock, but if you can't soften somebody up through a strike, if you can't be soft enough to change and perceive what's going on in the other person, then your choices are limited. You have none, because you're not even giving yourself a chance. So what we're going to do here, this is going to look a little similar to some of the Wing Chun or the Hubad that you're doing, but right now I want to be really soft, and it doesn't really matter how my hands are. All we're doing here is just being here. We're not here to fight each other. The goal is to touch his center. His goal is to touch my center. We're not going to be, well, like we're sword fighting with his 3-year-old son. You know what he was worried about? Hitting the other sword. He wasn't really going in for the kill. He just wanted to hit the other sword. All right, your arms are your swords right now. I don't want you to think, oh, my goal is just to hit their other arm. No, your goal is to find out where those openings are so I can move in towards the center. If it's not there, don't push out and go for it, okay? I want you to be soft. I want you to figure out where those spots are. So in the mix of you moving and flowing and maintaining contact, you're going to find those openings. If you're having your own agenda, I don't want you to create the openings. So if he's pushing against my arm here, I don't want to say, resist, strike. No. Wait, resist? That's the second universal theory, right? Resistance? Oh wait, no, that's non-resistance. Right, okay, got it. Non-resistance. Okay? All right, so if he's pushing here, hello? If he's pushing here, what do? What would be non-resistant here? Help, walk me through this.
Go with it.
Go with it. So I just go out here, right? Well, not to that point.
No.
Non-resistance doesn't mean completely complying with them. To the contrary. If I'm constantly complying with him, he's going to win. Because I'm like, fine, just hit me. Isn't that what we're looking at? No. Non-resistance doesn't mean complete compliance. Non-resistance just means I'm not equally going against his strength. In fact, just the opposite. I want to find those empty spaces. But unless I'm relaxed, there's no way I'm going to ever figure that out. So, if he's pushing, instead of just letting it go too far, I'm going to go with it, but then, oh, there's an opening. Ah, all right, there's an opening. And you don't have to hit each other that hard, because you're probably already feeling that. But what we want is just to let this kind of flow. Oh, there's an empty spot. There's an empty spot. There's an empty spot. And move around with it. Okay, so think about pressing, developing the same strikes that we were before, and moving like we just were. Put it together. But do not smash the hairs on each other's arms. I mean, really, just barely touch. I want you to be loose. Okay? The moment you feel tension, go with it. It's okay to get hit. Don't try to avoid being struck at all costs, because that's not the point of this drill. Just move and try to maintain contact with them at all times.
Here's the other thing too. You don't get to speed up. So it's not like we're here, oh nice and so, wah, I did it, I won. You don't win. And you learn just as much by getting hit as you do by hitting.
Maybe more.
It's hard not to trap.
And it is. And I really don't want you to. I don't want you to tense up and try to gain control of this. Because again, your goal is not his arm. It's to find those spaces. I'd rather you right now think, just drape. And I talked to a couple of your groups about that. Just drape and be lazy about it. I think you talked about having a flaccid hand. Yeah. Have a flaccid hand. Don't go here. I want you to just weasel your way in to those empty spaces. And where there's no empty space, there's an empty space somewhere else. Bye.